Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you for being here with me. I am Lou and this is today's guidance message. So before I get started, I just want to express my gratitude. Do you know what? I'm loving this journey that I'm on, and do you know what? I'm connecting with the most amazing people in my life. It is just absolutely fantastic. These are people that without the internet, there is no way I'd even know that they existed. There's lots of people from America that I'm really connecting with at this time. And it's just so fabulous that we can sit here and we can be part of each other's lives without actually being anywhere near each other. And it just absolutely blows my mind. And you know what? I'm just so grateful for the way that technology has developed so that we can actually share these experiences together, because the technology gets a lot of bad press, doesn't it? Especially in the spiritual world, where we're talking about the extremes that it goes to, etc. But just be grateful for what we have. I'm sitting here. I have one friend from America, Kim. Hi. She actually comes on every morning. I do these videos here in the morning in the UK, and she comes on when she gets up in America, and she has her morning coffee with me. And I just find it absolutely fantastic that we are able to do that, even though we are thousands and thousands of miles apart. And it's just being grateful for those little things that I didn't grow up with the internet. We used to send pen pal letters, and they used to take weeks to go around the world. I used to have a pen pal in Italy, and I used to write to him, and it used to take sort of like a week for it to get there to him. Now it's sort of like it's just instant. So I have my coffee this morning, and I'm going to say good morning, Kim. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me. Enjoy your coffee and enjoy your reading. And that goes for everyone else who is here too. For those that maybe are not so vocal, that do not want to be highlighting the fact that they are here watching, that is purely up to you what you want to do, okay? But I am aware that Kim will be sat here watching me with her coffee first thing this morning. So the message today is be grateful. Be grateful for everything you have. Understand the miracles of life, and even at times, even during the chaos, we just have to be grateful for what we do have, because there are miracles in our lives each and every day. It's just taking the time to recognise them. So today I have been drawn to my Goddesses and Sirens deck. I'm just going to be pulling one card. Busy day today. Lots of videos going up today, so I will be back later. So I'm going to call in my angels, guides, keepers alive. Please guide me at this time. Which one message above all messages is in the highest good for all to see today? Which one message above all messages is in the highest good for all? So let's have a look. What one message do we have today? That one there. We have the Valkyries, redemption. Ooh, let's have a read of this one. Okay, so I will hold that just there where there's least glare. We have Valkyries, redemption. It is never too late to change. Regret is useless. Forgiveness may be necessary. Bravery is valuable. It is said that near death our whole lives flash before our eyes. For Viking warriors on the battlefield, what flashed before their eyes was most likely a beautiful yet terrible winged woman, often on a mighty flying horse, eyes flashing, singing a song of blood and glory. The Valkyries were the choosers of the slain, and were present at every battle of the Norse. While they had various names, such as battle maidens and shield maidens, their primary service was to select the most worthy and bravest of the dead warriors, and take them to reside with the god Odin in Valhalla or with the goddess Freya in her hall, the Volkvangar. There, the Valkyries joyfully served the food and drink until the final battle alongside the gods. According to some sources, Freya, the mistress of the slain, and the Valkyries. Freya was the mistress of the slain and of the Valkyries, just as the Norse considered the Enhager, the fostered sons of Odin. The Valkyries were the beloved foster daughters of Freya. It was also suggested that Freya would make Valkyries of those women who followed her witchcraft most fervently in life and who were themselves taken in battle. Valkyries appear in the Volsunga saga, an Icelandic epic tale of the Volsungklang, and in the Poetic Edda, a collection of Old Norse poems, and have had a big influence in modern art and music, even video games. Composer Richard Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries is a particularly recognisable piece that has found fame in the backdrop of memorable helicopter scene in the movie Apocalypse Now. It has also been featured on television shows like The Simpsons and The Big Bang Theory. Early depictions of the Valkyries described them like Odin's ravens, black and terrible, screaming their way across the skies on wild horses dripping in blood. Later, they became much more beautiful and benevolent, still powerful, yet almost a kind of reward for supreme bravery and dying for one's tribe. Valkyrie energy is wild, but also offers redemption and relief from the weariness of battle. Most of us these days are not in physical combat situations, but life may certainly feel like a daily battle at times. Sometimes getting through a long day full of tests or presentations, feeling outcast, or even just being in a fight with those closest to us can make it feel like we've survived a battle. The Valkyrie's power and wildness urges us to exhibit courage in our lives and to release ourselves from the bonds of regret. Important lessons to learn. When our days seem to be tougher than usual, for whatever reason, the Valkyries encourage us to feel our own inner power, to be proud of it and to act courageous in how we handle it. The Valkyries also remind us about the power of forgiveness and how important it is that we do not carry grudges. Whilst most of us appreciate the idea of a powerful force scooping us up to a better place at death, the Valkyries choose only those who are pure of heart, courageous and brave, and often those who gave their lives for another. Those who were not good people in life could be redeemed by these acts upon the battlefield, and so they were relieved. Did this give permission for people to live poor lives off the battlefield? For some, the idea of redemption and forgiveness is a positive one, but the promise of forgiveness after the fact should not allow us to knowingly act in a way that will require forgiveness. It's important to always act with courage, empathy, and knowledge of how our actions affect others and not rely on the slate being wiped clean later. Oh, so that's quite a powerful message, isn't it? So yes, we all live lives that we sometimes are not proud of, okay, especially before we become awakened and we get into the spiritual side of things. I've done things that are not very nice, things that I look at now and I think, oh, that's awful. But it has brought me to where I am now. Now I have learnt the lessons. I've gone through what I needed to go through to bring me to this point in time now where I am functioning at my best. Now I'm aware of it. Would I act in that way? No, because I know it's not for my highest good, and it's not the way I want to be acting, and it's not what I want to be pushing onto other people, etc. There is a chance for forgiveness. There is a chance for redemption. Okay. And I do believe, yes, we do get that chance of redemption before we die. We are forgiven. We are, we're forgiven for not knowing what we know now. Okay. But once you are in the know, that is no reason for you to then slip back and start doing things that are not good, just because you know that you will be redeemed in the end. Okay, this is about acting from a place that feels right to you. This is about knowing that, yes, you have done things in the past, and do you know what? Yes, you are completely forgiven for everything that you have done. Some of us have to go through these things so that we can grow and be who we are today. And that's what I'm feeling it is very much about. We have grown. If you are sitting there and you are thinking back over your life, because these past few weeks have really been about digging up those old patterns, those old feelings, really turning it over. It's that judgment call of really reviewing everything that you have been doing in your life. If you're sitting there and you are thinking you're failing, you can't forgive yourself for it, just know you're already forgiven. It has gone. It has been done. It has been dealt with. Okay. You are now in a better space. You know more. You're more aware. You've learnt those lessons that you needed to know. Just know that the universe has forgiven you. The angels, God, source, whatever you want to call it, you are forgiven. Okay. Some of it you went through purely because it was a lesson, and it has brought you to where you are now. Now you would not act in that way. And this is what it's about. Okay. Don't go and do something just because you know you're going to be forgiven. Now you have that higher knowledge of how everything really works. Don't use it to your advantage. Always act from a place of love whenever you can. But know that past things that have happened in your past, you are forgiven. You are completely loved by the universe, by the angels. They forgive you. They know what you've been through. They forgive you. Now it's time for you to forgive yourself. Okay, so that is your message today. I hope you have a fabulous day. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.